Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Sharon Hunter. I'm a director here in New Bern, North Carolina, and I've been with Scentsy for 4 years. I wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about sponsoring. I have my notes here in front of me so that I don't get scattered brain, and I can try to keep it in order, but if I'm jumping a little bit all over the place, I apologize. So, sponsoring. Sounds like a scary word, right? It's really not. It's actually one of the most important things in growing our Scentsy business. We need to sponsor. And I have people that ask me, how do you get people to join your team? You know what? It's that 3-letter word, ask. You have to ask people, y'all. You have to ask everyone. You have to be brave and you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to start conversations. A big thing is your mindset. Okay, let me give you an example. If you have already planted seeds in your mind that the person's going to say no, you're not going to ask. So here's some negatives. Oh, this person's too busy. I'm not going to ask her right now. I'll ask her at another time. No, this person definitely wouldn't be interested. No, they already have a full-time job. Or they're a doctor and a lawyer. They're not going to do this. And oh, this person's just going to think this is a joke. Guess what? You're already planting that in your mind. Okay? Scentsy is not a burden. It can be a blessing. Okay? Don't make decisions for people. Let them make their own decisions, right? So, like I said, it's not a burden, it's a blessing. And when you're talking to people, people are going to connect with the words that you're using. So make your words intentional when you're talking. Tell people your story. Get to know them. Build a relationship with them. Don't just come right out and say, hey, you want to join my team, right? Ask them how they're doing. Ask them what they do. Show your excitement and your passion for what you do, right? When they say, what do you do? I sell Scentsy. Have you ever heard of it? You know, show your excitement. Be bubbly. Be inviting, right? Where do you start? Where do you start to get people to join your team? You start with your contacts. People that don't, if the new consultants that don't really have contacts yet in your workstation, guess what? Start with your family and friends, right? Reach out and talk to them and ask them. There's a little phrase that you can say when after you talk to them and you build a little bit of a relationship, find out a little bit about them, say, hey, I have a question. Say, have you ever thought about joining Scentsy for extra income or even just for the discount, right? That little phrase, it really will work. Try it. Write down your dream team list. Do you know what a dream team list is? People that you really would love to be on your team and you're really afraid to ask them. Write that down, okay? And contact those people. Don't make the decisions for them. Okay, see how they're doing, reach out to them, and then hit them with that little phrase, okay? But always build relationships. When we have join specials, reach out to people and let them know about the join specials. Okay, people will connect with you when they get to know you. So that's why it's important to build relationships. They need to know you, they have to like you, and they have to trust you. So you don't want to be fake when you're talking to people, all right? Another thing, closing out parties. This is really important, okay? When you are closing a qualifying party, you need to let the hostess know what she's getting in hostess rewards, but also what she could be getting if you were to flip that party to her and her make that her first party, right? By joining. What she will get in addition to her hostess rewards. okay? If you're closing your own party that's qualifying, you need to offer that to somebody, the $59 host exclusive kit, or they can possibly join for free. If they have their own party and it's $500 or more, they can join for free, y'all. Okay? So don't be afraid to tell people this. They want to know. Like I said, it's not a burden, it's a blessing. Okay? You don't know how you're going to be blessing somebody. You don't know if somebody can really use Scentsy because they're financially in debt, or they are depressed and they really need some friendships. We have an amazing community, right? Also, maybe they need a hobby, something to keep them busy. They might make money already. They might have good money, but you know what? They might need a hobby or those friendships. I was one of those. I needed a hobby. I needed something to do with my time, right? So you don't know who you can be blessing. So you have to always think of it in that mindset. How can I bless this person? All right. You also want to be posting on social media, but you also need to know what you're posting and how you're sharing it. Okay. Don't just post anything. Look at what you're posting and how you're using it. Know what you're posting. So when somebody clicks like or somebody comments, you know how to respond. Okay, another thing. This is something that I've always done. Going to Starbucks. Right now, I know it's a little hard with what's going on. Wherever you're from, you might be in phase 3 or going into phase 3. We're still in phase 2 here, I believe. Or we went back to phase 1. I'm not sure. I just know that the dining area is not open. But before all this, I would post on social media and I would let my customers know that I am going to be at Starbucks at the Target on such and such day from such and such time. And I would go sit in Target at that time. They knew me well in there because I was always in there. I would do it twice, sometimes 3 times a week. I would go sit in there, put my testers out. I had some products on hand, and I would let people know that I was going to be there if they wanted to see any new products or if they wanted to smell some of the scents, that I was going to be there at that time. Well, when I would go sit there, people inside Starbucks would come over and say, "Hey, what you got there? Oh, you got Scentsy," or, and then I would start to build a relationship and I would hit them with that little phrase. "Hey, have you ever thought about joining Scentsy for extra income?" For extra income, or just for the discount, right? And see how they respond. Make sure you always have something to get their information. And I always have join packets on me so that if they decided they want to join right there, which people do, you have a join packet to give to them, or an opportunity packet if they're thinking about it, right? If they just want to think about it, have that opportunity packet and be able to follow up with them. Okay? So get your dream team list going, okay? Get it down on paper, reach out to these people, go to your contacts, reach out to people that have already been ordering from your PWS, or we're at a party and they're in parties there, find them, send out messages. Another thing you can do is you can edit your newsletter on your workstation. Scentsy puts out a newsletter for us every month, and you can go in there and edit and put a little extra something in there saying, "Hey, I'm looking to bless people with the Scentsy opportunity. If you are interested, please reach out to me via text message," or something like that, okay? And let that go out to all those people in your contact list, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here to answer them for you. Okay, guys, get out there and bless and serve. All right. Love you guys. Bye.